So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
That's good. Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson on the move. Throw on the run is complete. And he's close to another first down. Run down just shy of the market.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Play action now. Jackson headed left, buying time. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No, we changed it.
Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, tight end.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
And the Vikings.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
He'll drop to throw. A short one taken by Hockenson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
2nd and 9.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never be attacked.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11,
They'll look to throw. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Midfield. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he'll take this one in. Rasheed Rice. Touchdown Vikings. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a job to finish finished the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Reichel with the extra point. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. He kicks this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson out of the pistol. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. And the pistol, Jackson ready. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive, and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Jackson now to throw on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Ryland's pick here is good. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here's James. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You get this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It'll be a Vikings first down.
The Vikings.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2 minutes to play. First half,
No gain on the play.
all tied
Brings
at
up
7.
2nd and 10.
We'll have more
At the
from
Ravens'
Minneapolis
38-yard line.
after this. Second and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50s. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Well, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And despite a nice juke, they're going to get a yard to show. Second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
He takes off.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield, it's Hockenson. From up and down, just shy of the 40.
Gain of 19 yards.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's James. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third down and 9. And that is incomplete contact, but the flag is going to be fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the woes in the running game continue. We're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Jackson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
3rd and short, Jackson. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
A gain of 7.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Jackson. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
We are all square. 14 apiece to score as this one's away. On the return, here's James. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Big drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Hutchinson. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Now a run on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that block. Just enough for another first down at the 15-yard line.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
On first and 10, Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's second and 3 to go. A design run here with Jackson. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another Baltimore.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Henry trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 1 yard on the play.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
No movement from the kicking team to break this tie. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score. Ravens 41. Vikings 14. Chad Ryland to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here's James. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 29.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to jump
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
He'll drop to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
Now Jackson on the move. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to Gray, open on the left side. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
16 yards.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
And 10 at the 46.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He's tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's the toss as they look to run. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They get 22 yards there. First down, Baltimore.
22 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and inches. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back to the ground after the penalty. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 2-yard gain brings up a second down at the 28-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. The clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Second down, they need 7. Now give up the middle. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. That's a second Charger timeout for Minnesota. And they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Ryland's kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here's James. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Street, Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Now, faking the give. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing a bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank cause he sent me too much for Zelle. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plane, so I could hear the